Good morning, good afternoon, and or evening, and welcome back to the den. Where the hot cold of the weather has my sinuses kicking my butt. Alrighty. The music, as always, you can find that on NCS, links in the description down below. The first song that we listened to was Twisted and Crisis's and Prodchxn and Glossier's Luster, and that is a witch house genre. And then we listened to The Uncommon and Crathy's Coming Back, which is also a witch house genre, and listened to Prod Big Mike and Glitch Cat's What Do You See, which is a new jazz that'll be in the outro. And then we have Cronus's Damaged, which is a drum step song that will also be in the outro. Links for all those in the description down below. Link for NCS's homepage for YouTube, where you can find that music and a lot more. It's great stuff. It's copyright free, and if you want to use it in your own kind of content, what you need to basically cite in your description is included in the description of the song. So they're really cool about that. But yeah, a little bit witch housey on the intro there. It wasn't intentional. I guess maybe it's just the season. I'm just kidding. Happy Friday, Miss Macabre. It's good to see you back. Thank you for being back. I want to say thank you to all 3 viewers for being here. I want to say thank you for hitting 40 subscribers. That is awesome. I got to figure out something to do for the community if we hit 50. I don't know, some kind of something. I don't know. I got to figure out something to do for the community if we can hit 50. And I was thinking, like, I don't know, something associated with 50. I don't know. I mean, the easiest thing to think of is like a giveaway, but I don't necessarily want to get stuck in the rut of doing giveaways at all the big milestones, right? But if we hit 50, I need to figure out something to do. Something associated with the number 50, you know? I want to say thank you for everybody for being here, and thank you for tuning in all this time and getting us all the way here. And if you like the borders and the transitions and the screens and everything on the stream, Jenny Laufers is the one who did that for me, and you can find her on Discord really easy. And if you have any trouble, you can find her in my Discord, link in the description for that down below as well. So if you like what you see, make sure to hit her up. And yes, it is going to be a great Friday, another Friday where we're going to be sitting here and surviving on planet, I forget what it's called, the planet Subnautica. We got to survive. We got to get off world. The sunbeam got blown up. Like, oh my gosh, like who could have foreseen such an unfortunate set of circumstances happening? Like, I think it just came out just like completely out of left field. No one could have seen that coming, right? At least maybe the first time. But yes, oh no, the sunbeams got blowed ups and sturfs. Oh no. Bob dog. Anyways, so we gotta get back in, we gotta keep surviving, we gotta keep going. And I'm thinking, I went back and I looked on the stream, and for whatever reason it didn't include the poll in the chat replay, and usually it does that. But for whatever reason it didn't do it on the last stream, so I gotta figure out why it did that. I do not remember what chat voted on doing right out the gate today. I do not remember. I remember I took a couple extra minutes and someone graciously gave me one vote. And I don't remember what that was, and I looked in the chat replay and it didn't come up, and I'm sitting there listening for it. And I said, oh, and there is the results, blah, 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 blah. And I didn't actually say what the results were. I just said the results were like in chat. But I also never made the Prawnsuit after getting it. Like, the whole point of getting the Prawnsuit and then making the Prawnsuit, I never made the Prawnsuit. It was late. I was tired. I don't usually stream up to like midnight, whatnot, and I was like, I need to get the heck off. Like, I've been up way too late. And I forgot to make the Prawnsuit. So, stuff happens, right? Stuff happens. Am I right? Okay, so first thing we gotta do is old Prawnsuit. Now, has anybody got any name suggestions for the Prawnsuit, right? Those would be helpful if you threw those up in chat for me. I know what I usually name things, but sometimes other people come up with better stuff, right? Okay. Okay. We have got a list. We have got a list. Okay, we've got a list. We have got a list of stuff. But we did get a lot of decorative stuff on the Altera. Big shrimping instead of big pimping. Big shrimping, huh? Big shrimping. Big shrimping. Big shrimping. That is a suggestion. I will say that is a suggestion for sure. Do I not have any quartz? I do not. I do not have any rubies. I do have one ruby. Well, that is one aerogel. So we need one aerogel and one titanium ingot and the enameled glass. But for the enameled glass, I've got the tooth. I've got a gel pack, so I just need one ruby and I need 2 quartz to make one glass, and then I need enough titanium because I've got those. So with enough titanium, I can make the titanium ingot and then thus make the plasteel ingot, and that'll be everything we need. At least just to make the Prawnsuit. Am I right? I think I've got that. Yeah, okay. And I've got one more magnetite that when I can make a computer chip. Okay, I'm good. Alright, yeah. Okay, so we got some upgrades here. So we can go ahead and throw those in, and that will skibbity boosh. Okay, there we go. Yeah, yes, yes. Okay, now we can see a bit more on the map, right? Now we can see actually some of the floating islands. Of course, those are back up over that way, but still we can see, and then we can see down some into like the red kelp zone that's right next to us, because I want to say there's at least one wreck over here, so we're doing pretty good. And I want to say this is the landmass. Oh hey, looks like there's an arch entryway down there into the rock face. But this landmass, if I'm not mistaken, starts up onto the alien containment platform island. So that will definitely come in handy. Those two would be really good. Data box. Oh, that's probably at the wreck. All right, okay. And this right here, folks, this right here is quite literally the most important decorative item in the game. The game will not actually let you off a planet until you have put this up in your base. The game will not actually let you off planet until you put that up in your base. We've got a hat, and we've got a toy, we've got a car, we've got a ship model. We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good decorative wise. We got some duffel bags for storage and stuff, right? So we don't have like a bunch of containers. We got a double bed, so you see we're doing good. We're doing good. We got a nice big glass roof right up near the surface. We're using solar power, and usually we're doing pretty good solar power wise. And we got Tadpole Pete, and we got Gertha. So big shrimping works. Oh, nope. Oh, okay. Well, we do have a depth module upgrade on you. Oh yes, that's something I need to do. I need to take you off. And I don't know exactly where I'm going to put you. Not there. Not there. Maybe there. Not there. Maybe there. Probably there. Okay. Boom. It's all here. Yes, it is. Okay. Not sure I like that, but we'll go with it. Okay. Just making sure. Because they seem to love to tell me that I got lots of messages. Well, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I actually do want that on the Seamoth for the moment. Because while I need to go get stuff for the Prawnsuit, I also need to go get stuff for like glass and other stuff around the base. So I do need the extra storage for the moment. Now after that, we got some different stuff we can make. Okay. Okay, nope. All the way up here, I bet. Okay, we got single bed. Oh, that's right. We got wall shelves. Anybody got any color scheme ideas for the Prawnsuit? We've got like neon lime green and like as neon of a purple as they would let me get for the sea moth. And then for Gertha, we've got like teal turquoise with orange. So yeah. Oh, nice. We have plenty of fish nearby. For food.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Well, actually, you know what we need to do? We do need to go to the South Island, but we need to finish that sea moth first. I got no food on me. I got no health packs either. Okay, so let's grab a couple. Well, that's the only food I got it. Apparently so. Because you're just water. And you're just like batteries. Okay. I don't remember there being anything on Girth. So yeah, I'd say we're ready to go out resource harvesting so we can make this Prawnsuit, and then so we can just come back with some like extra stuff, because we do need quartz for making like bulkhead doors and titanium for like bulkhead walls. That will help reinforce, and also by doing that, we can kind of basically like segment off like a wall with like a little doors, and you come back here and there's like a power generator, and this is like my resource area and resource storage and whatnot. Then up here is like nice living quarters kind of thing, kind of sturf. I am liking the setup though. I've never run with all solar power, and I'm kind of tempted just to kind of keep trying to run with all solar power. I am thinking about maybe as the base expands, putting down 2 more solar panels. That way we can get up to, I think Siri would give me 75 per, so that'd be 150, so that'd be 525, which would be pretty cool, you know. Repulsion cannons. I don't think I have that. I think if I do that, I won't be able to make the Prawnsuit, right? Yeah. Okay, so we can find 1 lithium while we're out. If we can find 1 lithium while we're out, and I think we might have resources back at the life pod that we haven't moved over. We need to check. I forget. It's been a little bit of a busy week. I apologize. All right. Man, everybody's quiet. Nobody's got no color scheme ideas for the Prawnsuit, so we'll let that stew. And we'll throw up a poll once we get through with this resource run here. Right? We'll throw up a poll once we get done with this resource run here. I hate how my ears are uneven. It makes one side of these glasses catch on the headset, but not the other. I gotta love it, right? Mike, where's the... Oh, it's just been quiet. No music, huh? Dang. I kind of want to play some of our NCS music in the background. Let's get on the move.
Welcome. All systems online.
Okay, well, let's get moving here. Oop, oop, we got a chat, we got a chat, we got a chat. Oh, we do got some wreckage. Sorry, I'm just sleeping and trying not to disrupt sleep. I can understand if you got a cat sleeping on you and you don't want to disturb the cat, I can understand.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Ooh. Okay. This would be good. I think we can get like 2 to 3 titanium from each piece of something that we've already scanned. And there's some quartz. Cool. So we are getting titanium. And there's some more quartz. Quartz is being pretty plentiful. That's nice. Means we'll be able to make plenty of glass, which we are definitely going to need to be able to do. That's a shadow. Okay. So let's get back to old Tadpole Peak here. Reginald? We'll need more salt for preserved food and for making bleach so we can make disinfected water. Done. I think we'd be good with that, plus we'll probably get more as we open up limestone, sentries, and such as. It's not what I wanted to do. Cool, copper. We do need copper. Alright, yeah, we do need copper. I don't think we really need lead, but maybe silver. Nice. Gotta love getting the copper when you're looking for it, right? Now we do need to check back at home base, or not home base, but at the life pod, right? We need to see what we might have back there, and we need to get some stuff so we can make mooch. Go home. Not that home, your home. Woo. Okay, so we don't actually have much back here. Okay, so we have new stuff. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I forgot to swap over, peeps, but hey. Just doing a bit of resource gathering. You know, we gotta make sure that we keep things up for the moment. How many bladders did I pick up? Okay, just one. Alright. Cool. And we're doing good on bottles. We got 4 spots open. We are looking mighty fine. And we gathered up a bunch of titanium and a bunch of quartz. I'm lost. Can't find my way. There we go. So now we just gotta make it back. Only 3 spots, huh? So now I just need to make it back to the actual home base, where Gertha is. Sorry about muting the mic there, just sinuses. Okay. Pretty soon here, we'll be back at the base. What's up, bro? Steve says, oh, I got like a little pot of 3 y'all roaming around. That's cool. That's cool. Just don't hit my base. You know, be courteous. Be kind. I forgot to get lithium.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That is okay because we need to offload stuff first. Bleach. Okay, then we'll throw that in there, and that fills that up. Okay, we didn't really need the gold, but we might need the lead over here. Okay. You know what? Now everybody's topped off. Okay, cool. Do that. I'll make that simple. Storage. You need some mammal glass. That enamel glass for the Prawnsuit, so now we just need... I didn't get a ruby. Okay. I need a ruby. And I need to make the other ingots. Which I do have enough titanium to do, I just don't have it all out of sea moth here. Oh, cool, perfect. Okay. See, I just need more storage. where is you? We'll put you in 1 for right now. Anyways. Class steel ingot, which means all we need is the 1 other arrow gel. So we just need the 1 ruby. You got it. Yep, and we are good to go at that point. That'll just have to do, right? That'll just take those. We will just arrange it like that. Cool. Awesome. Okay. So we just need to get a ruby. Onward, upward to find rubies, but we also need
All systems online.
lithium. You know what, let's go get lithium first, it's a lot closer. Let's get right back on over to our supposedly hidden island. Ignore the invisible wall we saw there in the water, right? Alright, yeah, see, we've already gotten like a ton of lithium in comparison to what we usually have, trying to put it anywhere else. Thought I could go like straight through this cave into the rest of the system, but I am mistaken. Alright, well, it doesn't matter because we can still just swing around the side here. It'll take us a little bit longer, but still accomplish the same thing. And then we can get back and make some big shrimping. Big shrimper. And then I guess we can go discover, well, not discover, but thoroughly explore dry land. Which I guess we could just kind of like go from here, couldn't we? Then our sea moth would be over here. That's a diamond. Can you please just like show us lithium? Lithium. There we are. Yum. Okay. There's some more lithium. Over there, some more. It's gold. Dang it. Okay. I don't think they're gonna have. It might. Oh, yep, there we are. Let's see if we can't get a dozen. And then go back. Hey, thank you. Okay. Alright, see, this is a great lithium spot. The Quarantine Island. Okay, at least Dos Equis more. Right. Diamond. Some gold. It's not what we're looking for. It's another diamond. That's lithium, okay. One more. We just need one more lithium. Okay, cool. Now let's get up and out of here. There we are. Cool, cool, cool. It's nighttime. That is fine. Really? That's short of a fall. That's short of a fall, man. Are you serious? Man. Hey, at least we got our dozen lithium and we got some other resources. So we are overstocked on some stuff. It'll take. I mean, we can use it. It's just gonna take us a minute to like get to the point where we need to use it, right? Because we need to craft like a couple of other things first. There's Tadpole Peak. And we're doing Gucci good. Some of those islands, and I want to say there might be the Prawnsuit drill arm on one of those, so we need to go check that out once we get Big Shrimpin' made. Oh, chat, do we want to move the vehicle platform or remake the vehicles? Because I'm going to say we probably want to do that because it is far away from home base at this point.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
What is up, Habitat? Okay. Well, we need to go get the ruby. We can pick up the vehicle, the mobile vehicle station on the way there and back. Scoop-boop. 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 Ah! I was trying to be a jerk anyway, so it's probably a good thing it didn't work out. No need to be a jerk. Am I right? There's plenty of ocean for everyone. Except for Reaper Leviathans. There's not enough ocean for them. Just make lots of water real quick. And we're done. Okay. Nice. And you know what? We'll go ahead and sack it just to fill up. And we'll go ahead and do that just to do it. Okay. So now we know where we're off to. Now we know what we're doing. Now I want to take that off. Also, you know, we do need some stuff so we can make some computer chips. I know we're going to need that too.
All systems online.
What? This is new. What if I could actually get on top of him at the base? That's new. Hang on. Anyways, enough fooling around. We don't want to make him mad, you know. Not that they'll do anything to us, but still, we just don't want to make them mad. Okay. There's acid tripfish in here, isn't there? That's the catch, isn't it? I don't see any, but I'm guessing. Just guessing. Maneuver around this, and then we should be golden all the way over to dry land. And dry land also has an array of different plants that we can decorate the base with you know, above ground grow beds and like outdoor grow beds, which would need to be above the water surface, and then indoor grow beds, which would be inside our habitat, of course. Hang on. Checking something on my phone here real quick. Okay. And we're going.
Integrating new PDA data. blueprint acquired. Integrating new PDA data. Integrating new PDA data. Integrating new PDA data. New blueprint acquired. Integrating new PDA data.
Oh, sorry, I had to sneeze, and I thought I unmuted, but apparently I either, like, double tapped the button, or, like, held it in, and it counted as a double tap, or I never actually unmuted, but I was talking there for a little bit. That last place didn't offer us anything of value or importance.
This is the first time I've seen sunlight in months. After all that time in the deep, I'd been dreaming of it. Now that I'm back here, I'm finding it hard to enjoy alone. Father was right. We should never have left this place. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. The visions are getting worse. Marguerite and Father are now part of the ecosystem of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
That was quite depressing. I was about to say, and I responded to Miss Macabre, in chat, but then, dude started up. Okay. Okay. And at the last place, there wasn't, outside of data pads, there wasn't anything of value, really. Here we do have a scan of a fern plant. I don't know if... Oh, indoor grow bed. Awesome. Yeah. I thought I already scanned this. And... Ours will not get to look at this.
New blueprint acquired.
Okay, but that is all that there is to scan here, it appears. Okay, so we've been to the 3 different habitats, right? Like, we've been to the one down there, we've been to that one, and we've been to this one. We've gotten the portal activated. We've scanned the ancient floaters. We've got like one of each plant. Actually, hang on. No, we do not have one of each plant because I did not grab a sample of the voxel shrub. That was up here, and I don't know what that does for me other than being decorative, but it is something when we could have the option for, right? So let's go ahead and grab one. I forgot to do that. Cool. I can get a fern plant. Awesome. Cool. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try leaving things like that. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna try that for a while. Usually I don't do that. That's not my usual control scheme, but we're gonna try something new. Okay, so we got one of each plant. We got some decorative stuff. We got all the data pads and the portal active, and we got all the recipes and suches. So let's... Oh, there are those seeds. You know what? Hell with it. We'll take it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, back. Oh no. Let's head back towards the life pod. There we go. Okay. Yes, okay. We are in
Passing
business.
100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
There we are. Oh. Ooh. I'll take some of that.
30 seconds.
Probably way more rubies than I'm gonna need for a while. Oh, you little bloodsuckers, I see you. You joiks. I don't really need to be grabbing. Probably got way too many rubies. I got way too many rubies.
30 seconds.
I got way too many rubies. We're getting out of here before I keep grabbing more stuff I don't need. Alright, back to base. We did it, we got all our stuff. Okay, big shrimp, and here we come. Big shrimpin'. Big shrimpin'. We are a ways off. So we do have a bit of a cruise, right? So how are people feeling? It's getting a little bit warm in here. I might turn on the fan here in just a second. But I don't know, people. Are we feeling pretty good? We've got basically all the essentials we need. We don't necessarily have a whole bunch of excessive amenities, but we're set up. We're good, right? Like we ain't hurting for nothing. We ain't like really like needing anything. Like we're knocking things out just like one at a time, right? So I mean, we're doing good, I think. See, like right there. Press the scene swap. See, like right there, I pressed a scene swap and I had to press it again. I heard the click with my headphones on, so I know I pressed it. I was trying to see if I could use a pen cap there to kind of like prop in the keyboard to keep me going like an autopilot, but it would not stick. So no autopilot for me. I tried though. I tried. At least loosely.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. So. And we did get another purple tablet here. Oh yeah, that was on the south island. I was like, wait a second, where did I pick that up at? Okay, we'll put you in there, and then we'll put you there. Okay, and I do not have salts. So 3 salts. Make some food reserves here real quick. Keep putting stuff in the wrong spots. Of course, I haven't quite got accustomed to my reserves just yet. And now we just gotta put stuff away, right? That way we are not overcrowding our inventory. it is a bit tedious, right? Like, this is like when people tell me that this is like the one big holdup to them liking and enjoying and playing survival games is just like the pretty consistent inventory management throughout the game. I cannot really blame them. You know, I can't. Some people, they just don't jive with. They just do not jive with inventory management, like having to do this like a lot, and I can understand. There's not. I personally don't have a problem with it. I don't think it's bad, but it's just that just ain't some people's speed, you know. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. Personally, I don't know. I don't know about y'all, right? I see that there's 12 of y'all here. I want to say thank you to all 12 of y'all for being here. But, you know, throw up in the chat, like, what do you guys think of inventory management on a consistent basis? Do you wish it was different in survival games? You okay with it? I don't know. Personally, I can understand people who aren't exactly down with it, but I don't mind it personally. I thought I had something else to... I don't know. Ah, I forgot to grab the vehicle back. Okay. Yes, everything we need for the Prawnsuit and no excess. So let's go ahead and... Where'd old Prom Boy go? There's Prom Boy. Okay. Nope. We will go to sleep. That way we get some power going. Power regeneration going. And you know, while I've got the resources, let me look here. I know I had it on here and I took it off, but okay, I talked about what, building 2 more, right? That would put me up to 525. I talked about that. So I need 4, 4, and 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Perfect. Okay. Because I can always pick them up and move them later, right? That won't be an issue. Picking things up and moving them later will not be an issue. We'll put one over here on the scanner room, which I was gonna do anyway. And we will just put another on the moon pool for right now. And again, we can always move some of them off the main structure or off the moon pool. But that should give me, what, 525? Yes.
Welcome
Okay,
aboard,
perfect.
Captain.
Perfect. I don't think we'll need to touch power again. We might move some of the solar panels that are there. We might move some of their locations, but I don't think we're really going to be like, you know, drastically moving. I don't think we're going to be drastically moving, we're not going to be changing, like, power. I I have been thinking about adding in a bioreactor, and I'm gonna leave space for it just in case. But I don't want to have to use a bioreactor. Now I do have like, you know, like I do have my like preferred form of fuel for the bioreactor, because it's really good, it's really long lasting, and you get a lot of power out of it when you're not consuming any power, because the bioreactor will store up a little bit for you. So like it's good on a lot of different accounts, like in terms of power, but I just don't want to have to go get it and bring it back, because it's a 4-space resource, right? Like your chunks of titanium that just give you 1. Some games have a million different types of things. It depends on the amount of materials you have to contend. For me, well, this Subnautica, Miss Macabre, is obviously not like Enshrouded, right? Enshrouded's got... You want to talk about resources? You want to talk about resources. Enshrouded has resources, I will tell you. Well, I should be able to eat 2 of those. So I can do that. Now, Enshrouded has a ton, right? And that's not necessarily a bad thing, right? Because, well, let me rephrase. With the way, and this is also one of the things I don't like about early access, is how things constantly change in the game. So like once you've played, you've gotten used to it, you've gone through, you've leveled up, you've played all the content, you come back a little bit later, hey, I'm going to check out the new stuff, and suddenly now you don't have the ability to craft stuff you used to be able to craft, right? That kind of gets to me, right? So it's like I previously had the ability to craft this, but now you've taken it away from me. Now it's cool. It's an update that comes with new content, that comes with a lot of other great stuff, right? And a lot of other positive stuff. It's just annoying as a veteran player, right? And it's something that I don't like about early access, right? Because sometimes things change up and you have to like wipe and start all the way over. Sometimes they keep adding in stuff during an early access and things change, as you know, with updates, and you're good, and you're good. You can just continue on, catch up, keep going, right? Now in Enshrouded, if I was coming back every time as a brand new player and having to start and go all the way up, all the changes they made would not be annoying. They would not be. As a veteran player, they are all extremely annoying. Like, oh, hey, you now need to give all of your craftspeople beds. And you've constructed your entire base around them not needing beds, but now they need beds. Oh, hey, what's that? You used to be able to craft up like healing potions and mana potions and all sorts of other stuff. Well, you can't craft that now until this person's got a bed. So you're taking something away from me. Very annoying. Now, it is also really cool because like a whole bunch of stuff in the game that didn't used to give you anything or matter for anything, now it has resources associated with it. Creatures have more unique resources associated with that specific creature, or like they have a specific resource associated with that specific creature. So now it's not just like, oh, hey, well, I can get this food from this creature, or this creature, and I can get like this hide or this pelt from this creature and this creature. So this one kind of doesn't matter, right? Because all he gives me is the meat, and he doesn't give me the pelt, and I can get the meat and the pelt from these other two, right? So now that they each have their own resource, it gives each creature like something specific that you need to go back for, and it gives them each their own use, right? Which is really cool. It's really good. Different kinds of trees, different kinds of stuff. Just like they've added in resources, so now everything has like a resource and a specific use. That is really cool, but again, as a veteran player, it's kind of annoying, right? I'm having to double back. Some stuff doesn't do what it did before. Some recipes don't require the ingredients they required before, or not in the amount. So now I have like these huge stockpiles of certain resources that I might never use all of because I needed them for this potion, but now this potion recipe doesn't need them in that. Now, if I was having to start all the way over, new player, none of this would be annoying. None of this would be frustrating. But as veteran player, it is. So I can definitely understand when with the more resources you get into, like the better or worse things can get, right? But yeah, that's kind of two different ways of doing it, right? Like Enshrouded and Subnautica. From my understanding, Subnautica has always kind of had like the same resources. Like some of the other stuff has expanded, like across their early access, like some of the decorative stuff and like some of the botanical stuff and some like the creature eggs and stuff. From my understanding, that some of that stuff got added in across Subnautica's early access, but I didn't play until after the game was like been out in 1.0 for a while, so I'm just kind of going off of what I've read and seen and kind of gathering little bits here and there. I don't know how much of this is true. I haven't corroborated any of this. So again, I'm just kind of going off of hearsay. But from what I understand from this hearsay, is that the resources like the iron, the copper, or not iron, the titanium, the copper, lead, that stuff, that's pretty much been the same across the entirety of Subnautica. But some of the other stuff has kind of changed. Like this big room right here, this is something specifically from Subnautica 2 Below Zero, or Subnautica Below Zero, not Subnautica 2. So seeing this get added in Subnautica 1 is really cool, because I thought this was a great addition to Subnautica Below Zero. It was like one of the few positive things that I kind of found out of it. Like Subnautica Below Zero is either like perfectly the same with Subnautica. It's got a couple things that are a little better, and then like the way the narrative was incorporated and the way like all the different waypoints and stuff would update and they were incorporated was a lot more kind of like lead you on kind of thing. That kind of takes it down below regular Subnautica for me, making regular Subnautica better overall, but Subnautica Below Zero is kind of like right behind it. I will say that the land stuff they incorporated was pretty darn cool, right? That stuff was pretty darn cool, along with like the land vehicle, but there just wasn't really a need for it, because you could get the Prawnsuit on land, and you could take the Prawnsuit on land easy, and the Prawnsuit protected you from the elements, so you didn't even need to worry about like the cold at all, and you could fight creatures in the Prawnsuit on land. And yeah, you just really didn't need to worry about the land vehicles or the environmental threat at that point. So there's some cool stuff. It just wasn't implemented the best, right? And that kind of knocks it down a couple of notches, right? But yeah, so just two kind of examples there about how early access can be done. Both great games. Both great games. Both games I like and love. Both great games. This one was originally recommended to me by a friend. And I'm so glad my buddy D Wolf, I'm so glad Mike recommended this game to me. I'm so glad. He bugged me and he bugged me and he bugged me, and finally I saw this and Subnautica Below Zero on a sale. I was able to get them both together, so it was great purchase. It was like 15 or 20 bucks I got them both on sale for, in like a combo pack, in a bundle, not a combo pack. I'm sorry, a bundle. But yeah, best, like, I won't say the best, but some of the best 15 to 20 bucks I've ever spent on games. And that's because of one right here, more so than Below Zero. I do like the idea of the truck, right? I do like the idea of the truck because it's kind of like a Cyclops, only modular. But I liked the kind of openness of the area inside the Cyclops. the modules were cool, but I felt that they were a bit restrictive, and it's kind of like you had to build 2 or 3 of the storage modules for the truck, for the sea truck to for it to really be like truly advantageous. And at that point, your truck is really long if you're using all the modules plus 3 storage. If you're doing that. I don't know why I just ran into that. That was so dumb. It's like I was trying to hit it. It's like I thought I was a pedestrian in GTA 3 and I could get 10 points. I think it's 9. There we go. And yes, it was 9. Now we're going. Okay. Were you in the ground there for a second, homie? Alrighty, we're gonna make some big shrimping. Alrighty, we got the big thing going back. Now, oddly enough, we have just kind of mostly been doing like resource gathering and scanning, but that is kind of like a big chunk of Subnautica up front. Here pretty soon we're gonna be doing a lot of diving deep, right? Not necessarily a lot of scanning or resource gathering, but mostly just kind of like diving deep, going to locations. Bro, come on. Come on. Don't be like that.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Okay, I want to say if we deploy it here, I want to say the Prawnsuit should land on that ground. I want to say. We'll see if I'm right.
It is normal when first piloting the Prawnsuit to feel a sense of limitless power. Prawn operators receive weeks of training to counteract this phenomenon. You will have to make do with self-discipline.
Unlimited power. Hey. I'm just gonna give you a love tap, homie. I just need you to skedaddle. I just need you to skedaddle. That's all I need you to do, bro.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Unlimited power. And with where my base is, I've got a nice little place to store extra vehicles while I've only got 1 moon pool. So that actually like works out too. So that's good stuff. Good stuff. Okay.
All systems online.
Okay. What are we doing, chat? Big shrumping, right? Do you want big shrimping, Miss Macabre, or big shrumping? Because I know you like to say shrimp in place of shrimp. You said big shrimping. So I'm going to put that in there for right now, but if you tell me to change it to shrumping, I will. Now, color schemes. We got a green. We got a teal. You know what? Let's go yellow. Let's go yellow. That's on the other side of green. And teal's on the other side of green. So we will go yellow. And we will just need to figure out something to put with the yellow. I don't know what. Name, we'll make this orange like the others. Interior. Could always do black and yellow. Yeah, you know what it is. Black and yellow, black and yellow. Okay. So I mean, we could do this, right? Black and yellow is also kind of like. I think there's some poisonous frogs. Shrimping. We'll keep it shrimping then. I think there's some poisonous frogs that like are black and yellow, and snakes and stuff, or. I don't know, chat. Black and yellow, or what do you think? What do you think? What do you think? Anybody got anything different, chat? There's 15 of y'all here. Anybody got some color combo suggestions or a personal favorite that they like? Anybody? 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 Are we sticking with black and yellow? Is that what we're gonna be doing? Sticking with black and yellow? I'm cool with that. I just didn't know if chat had another preference. Alright. Nope. For so is the wreck. Oh no, there it is. There it is. That should be pretty much the same spot as that Prawnsuit fragment, right? Yes, okay. I'm gonna hope and pray and pretend that that is a drill arm fragment. And also I'm going to hope that that's not more than 300 meters deep. Which I don't think it is. I think that's it right there. Hey, looky there.
Passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased. Passing 200 meters.
We had some
Oxygen
rubies in
efficiency
here.
greatly
Wow.
decreased.
I didn't even need to go all the way over there by Keen's place, but you know, I guess it doesn't hurt. I'm gonna guess nothing new down there that I need to scan. Guessing at that, but nuh-uh. Nuh-uh.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
What are you bro-cephasuses doing? Go on, get. No. Lord Almighty. Ugh. Okay. I swear. Get. I'm gonna have to kill him. They have left me no recourse. I take no pleasure in this. Take no pleasure in this. You too? You piece of dog shit! It's like it spawned two of them right up on top of me just because I got in the thing. Yeah. Okay. Try. Okay. Okay, no. No.
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Try number 20.
Aha! So it was because I got in it. Fine. Then there's another dead one. Who else wants some? I'll kill all of y'all. I'll commit genocide on this day. It'll happen. Okay. Now back to more pleasant things. Oops, wind charge fins.
New blueprint acquired.
Wait, can you guys believe that, chat? Can you guys believe those bone sharks, man? Like, so rude. You know, this used to be a nice neighborhood until the bone sharks moved in, you know what I mean? What? What? Fine, let's go. Let's go, man. I've never found one of y'all in here before. Let's go. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Nah. Suck it. Oh, my O2.
30 seconds.
My O2. My O2. Bone sharks hiding out in wrecks now? Like what is Subnautica coming to, man? Like what are things coming to, man? I can't believe this thing.
PRAWN Safety Instructions Appendix A14. Don't climb on or get off equipment while it's moving.
Fire suppression system, that
New
would
blueprint
definitely come in
acquired.
handy. You went on the O2. Nothing to scan. Anything to scan? No. Okay, let's go get some O2. There's nothing I can do to open that door, is there? I don't think there is. And we will refill. Alright. Oh, go. And now we're just gonna cut through the door. See, this would be a section it'd be great to have the rebreather because I'm not near the Aurora grapple arm. Okay, I'll take a grapple arm. If I can go ahead and get the grapple arm unlocked, I will totally take that. I would love to have a Prawnsuit grapple arm. Please don't tell me that's the only grapple arm in here. Oh, no. Come on. Come on, that can't be the only grapple arm. I should have done that. I don't know about O2 is. 40. Okay. That cannot be the only grapple arm. I refuse. I refuse to believe such atrocities. They would just dangle the grapple arm in front of me like that. I refuse to believe that. It's a regular one. That's a regular one. It's a power cell charger. Nothing in the lockers. Medical kit. Power cell charger.
30 seconds.
I went through the whole ship and there was only the one arm. That is just evil.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, you want to go?
Passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
I'll kill all your kind. Not really. I wouldn't really kill all their kind. I wouldn't commit genocide. Big Mama would probably have a problem with that, but you know, I'm going to threaten them with it for show. Okay. It was really just the one grapple arm. Come on. Nothing to repair to open that, huh? Okay. Please, 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 please. Don't be grapple arm piece. I guess not. I guess I am just SOL. It happens. It sucks. But it happens. Oh, hey! Cyclops engine components. I guess I could use the titanium. Hey, lithium. I'll take that. Get some more scans. Oh. Get the diamond, but whatever. Guess I need to leave here with something. As opposed to just broken hearts and broken dreams, because it only had the one grapple fragment. Bullcrap. Subnautica really knows how to break a girl's heart, you know?
Oxygen efficiency greatly
Anyways.
decreased.
Back home before I do get annoyed enough to like slaughter the entirety of bone shark kind. I don't have anything in my storage compartments. I don't remember putting anything in my storage compartments.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Well, okay. You lied to me. You lied to me. Okie day. So Prawnsuit depth module. I don't have what I need. I can't even get to where I need to be to get what I need. Same thing for there for the moment. Part of that I still won't be able to get. Well, I mean, it. Yeah. Yes and no. That would have been helpful right there. So we might not have any help there for the moment. Oh, ultra glide fins. I'm even faster now. Okay, so not exactly what we initially set out for, but still pretty good. Now, because I am not near radiation, but I am near a lot of depth, I actually can go ahead and put on the rebreather. Now, I don't believe I can make the reinforced dive suit. No, just the radiation suit for now. But yes, still. Okay. Do we only have the one magnetite? Okay. So we would need to make a trip out. I need to get more titanium, but otherwise we got everything we need. We could go ahead and make the max. Yeah, we can go ahead and like almost make the max what should we do to it? Seamoth depth module. Right? Okay, so we'll go ahead and make this titanium ingot. So that's one of what we need. We've got a magnetite. So we need one more magnetite. We got the 3 rubies. We need one more plasteel ingot and the enameled glass. Okay. Go ahead and make an aerogel just to have one on hand. Kaboosh. Yeah, we're looking pretty stocked on some stuff here. It works. All right.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure there was nothing. So. Alright, get a good night's sleep, and then we wake up. Oh, something I've forgotten to do. Well, I do need to take a quick bathroom break. I'm going to get some more water, and I'm going to turn on the fan and maybe the AC, and I'm going to get a poll going at the same time. So give me just a second here, and we will get all that going. And in the meantime, let me see here. We will replay a song as well. I'm just going to get the poll going here real quick before I start playing the song. But the poll... Ah, no, that's not how you spell that. All right, the poll is, what are we doing next? Now, this will be what we're going to be doing probably at the start of the next stream. We're going to come back. We're probably going to gather a little bit of materials. Well, actually, it's 10:22. I didn't realize that it was going to be 10:22, so we'll be ending the stream here not too long after this break, but I wanted to give you guys some time to vote in the poll. So if you guys will vote in that poll there, what we're going to be basically looking at doing with this is what we're going to be doing at you know, on the next stream, right? That's basically what we're going to be looking at. There, that's perfect. But yes, if you'll vote in that poll for me, we'll probably chit-chat, do some bookkeeping, because I didn't do any bookkeeping, and then we'll hop off here. But I'll leave you guys looking at that wonderful cat right there. And that again, is the most important decorative item in the game. And the game will not actually let you leave the planet unless you have this put up in your base. But for the poll, the option of what we're going to be doing, and this will be starting out next stream, we'll be looking at some life pods, going down to the alien lab, and I'll probably need to get a depth module for the Cyclops. I might do that off stream just because it's going to be resource harvesting. Explore some wrecks, and or go to the second Degassi habitat. Now the wrecks, just to let you know, those are like those big chunks of metal, pieces of the Altair, or of the Aurora. We can find blueprints there, so we can find things like the Prawnsuit drill arm. We can find other stuff for the Cyclops. We can find other stuff for the base. We can find other stuff for the Seamoth, etc., etc., etc. Life pods, those have a limited number, so that's basically just kind of like a check-off list, and they will have certain recipes at those, certain blueprints, so that can be kind of important, but you know, all the juiciest stuff you find at the wrecks, right? And the second Degassi habitat will have some important key stuff that we'll need, but none of that stuff, the wrecks, the Degassi habitat, and the life pods, if I'm remembering correctly, none of those are required for us to get off the planet, but the alien lab is required for us to get off the planet, right? You could say that the alien lab is the sort of main quest, while the life pods, wrecks, and the Degassi habitat are kind of like side quests. But vote in that poll for me. I do see that there are quite a few people here from what I'm used to. I do want to say thank you, everybody, for tuning in, even if you did not say chat in the chat, even if you didn't vote in the polls. Just thank you for being here. Thank you for lurking. Some people just like to lurk and watch, and there's nothing wrong with that. I just appreciate you guys being here and helping me turn my hobby into something more. But if I could encourage you guys, I don't know how to entice you, but if I could encourage you guys just to maybe look over at your phone or your second monitor or whatever, look at that little chat box, and maybe just click one of those options for me. What do you guys want to see? What do you guys want to see? And I can say something I didn't have time to do this past week, just stuff that came up, but I am gonna try to like get like a wall and door and maybe some like planters and stuff, and here's some furniture, some decoration up here, making this look like a nice kind of little homely area. I'll probably do some of that off stream. At the same time, I can do some like resource gathering, try to stock up on some stuff, make sure I've got try to have plenty of stuff that hopefully we won't need to do any more resource gathering, just kind of going down to the alien places and then trying to get off the planet outside of like maybe like more depth module upgrades and stuff for like the Cyclops or the Prawnsuit. That'd be about the only stuff I can say I would have to do a little more resource gathering for later. But if you will give me a vote in those polls, even if you're just a big lurker, if you can just tap on that screen for me, click on that second monitor for me, I will be right back here, and we'll see what the votes in the polls is. Ugh. I forgot to start up the music there. Wow. Ugh. Got the AC going, got the fan turned on. So hopefully we'll start to cool down here in just a little bit. Okay. Yeah, I can do that. Okay. All right. All right, but let's check in on this poll here. 16 viewers. Let us see what we got going in the poll. 2 votes. Do want to say thank you to the 2 voters. We'll need to go ahead and end this, and the results of the poll is both people voted that I go down to the alien lab next. Alright, so we're just basically going to be kind of chugging on through the main quest. I don't know, I think we've kind of, outside of like getting the drill arm and the grapple arm, that's about the only things that I can think of that would basically be from like Rex or scratchy. Or about the only things I think I need to really get blueprints for, but even then I don't necessarily have to have them. It's just really nice to have those. Plus, you know, if I'm going to kill me a Reaper Leviathan, those things make it real easy. Alright. I do want to say thank you for everybody for tuning in tonight. I want to say thank you for hitting double-digit viewers, and we hit over a dozen viewers. I want to say thank you very much for that. We have hit 40 subscribers. I want to say thank you very much to everybody for all of that. That is absolutely wonderful stuff. Gonna be seeing the Dirty Casual tier list continue to come out. I was actually going to do a few episodes on, because there's 10 placement matches in Marvel Rivals, but I was actually thinking of doing like 3 probably hour and a half long live streams, however long it takes to get through 3 games, and then doing one video of the final game and where I placed, just for throw that in on the Dirty Casual tries, at least for the Marvel Rivals portion of all that kind of stuff, because well, it's been a while. They've made a lot of changes and updates to the competitive, so just think about checking that out with the new season. Of course, there's going to be a new hero, and I should have all the tier lists out before the new season starts, and I'm hoping they give, longer than 3 days for the devlog. I need to get some lotion. Skin on my legs is really dry. But I'm hoping that they give, more than 3 days to, for me to be able to react to the devlog and all that, because I hate when they do that. They've been doing that on the half seasons. It's been really annoying. Next week on Friday, we will be continuing with Subnautica. So if you guys want to tune back in for that, I'd love to have you guys. It'd be nice if you guys on occasion threw something up in the chat, maybe a hello, a hey, hi, here I am, gonna be lurking. You don't have to, just be nice to know that you're here. Start putting some names with the viewer numbers, right? Just be cool. Gonna be continuing through Subnautica for the 2026 run until we get off the planet. Then on Friday nights, after Subnautica wraps up, I don't know if maybe you guys are just Subnautica fans, maybe you guys are survival game fans, but then I'm going to do my annual run of The Long Dark, right? That's another survival game I just I really like, since I first ever played it, and I got it free on Epic. Epic was giving it away for free, so if you guys don't have Epic and you're playing on PC, I recommend getting Epic just to check them out for the free game or 2 that they give away every week. I recommend them for that, if nothing else. But I'm going to be going into The Long Dark, so that'll be another survival game. So if you guys like survival games, that can be something to check out. And The Long Dark is the kind of survival game that even just on normal, I've had runs last less than 5 minutes, and I've had runs last for me, that was weeks and weeks and months of weeks and months of sessions, and it was I think my longest run in game was I survived 76 days. I was going on 3 months in game. I don't know truly how long that is, but I mean, I felt like I was doing pretty good considering everything I had to overcome, and I had to move multiple times because, the area kept drying up on resources and food and stuff. And, well, I died in the middle of the move. I forget the series of events, but whatever the series of events, it ended with me getting mauled and eaten by a bear. There was some other unfortunate stuff that happened in close proximity. The final session was just a series of unfortunate events, and that ended with me getting mauled and eaten by a bear. So now the reason I say the runs can last less than 5 minutes is I've never done the story narrative for The Long Dark. That's one thing I haven't done. But I did. I've only ever played the survival mode, and in my very first run, I start out. I start walking up a hill, right? I hear a howl of a wolf. I'm like, oh Lord, let me go away from that. So I start moving away. As I'm moving uphill, I move away from the sound of the wolf. I crest the top of the hill. There's the wolf. It charges me, jumps on me, eats me, I'm dead. Total run time was 4 minutes and 20-some seconds. I walked up a hill and died. That was the entire run. So we'll be getting into the long dark after Subnautica. And, oh yes, when we go to end Subnautica, something I'm going to be doing is I'm going to see what you guys want me to do next year for Subnautica for 2027. Right, so when we get to 2027, you guys will be deciding, is that going to be a normal run, a hardcore run? Am I doing like a completionist and getting literally everything? Am I kind of just getting through it as quick as possible, or whatever have you? Right, we'll see what we can come up with as me and you all. And, you know, maybe you guys can put some ridiculous modifiers or restrictions on there for me. Who knows? We'll see. But I do want to say thank you, everybody, for coming out. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Be looking out for those tier list videos. Of course, when there's going to be a new season with the devlog, we're going to be reacting to that. We're going to be checking out the new hero. I think that's about it. I think that's about it. Yep. Next week on Friday. Usually I start up at about 7:30. I had some stuff I had to take care of, and it took me longer than I anticipated, so I had to start up at 8, just so I could eat some food before the stream. I had to start up at 8 today instead of 7:30. So next Friday, I'm not anticipating any issues. So I should be starting around 7:30 next Friday, Eastern time zone. But yeah, thank you everybody for coming out. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you everybody for voting in the polls, for lurking in the background, for throwing stuff up in the chat, for just being here, for helping me to turn my hobby into something more, for helping me to hit 40 subscribers. Thank you. And I hope you have a wonderful weekend and a wonderful rest of your day. We'll see you next time. All the links for the music is in the description down below, as well as a link to NCS's YouTube page. And those are awesome things because it's all copyright free, and they tell you what you need. It's like they just got to copy and paste it, and you can use it in your own stuff if you want to. And if you just like listening to it, they got a lot of different kinds of genres. They even have like good video game kind of like themed playlists and songs. So if you just kind of want something to kind of vibe to as you're just gaming out on your own. Sorry, let's start over. Twisted, Crispies, Prodchixen, Prodchxn, and Glossier's Luster, that was a Witch House genre, and The Uncommon, and Kathy, Coming Back, which was also a Witch House genre. We listened to those two in the intro. In the outro, we're going to be listening to Prod Big Mike and Glitch Cat's What Do You See, which is a new jazz genre. And then we're going to listen to Cronus's Damaged, which is a drum step genre. So again, guys, we'll see you next time. More Subnautica. Thank you so much. I can't say thank you enough. I really can't. And, yeah, game on, guys. And we'll see you next time.
understand when the ground gives out. Getting used to quiet when the noise dies down. I can see the damage when I look around, but I'm still here breathing, so I'm here for now. If I could step outside my head and tell myself what I know now. Find something you believe in. Find someone who will leave when everything you build starts breaking down. Find a place you can return to. Find a truth you can hold on to when the lights go out and you're lost somehow. It's love, 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 love. When everything's falling down, it's love, 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 love that pulls you back somehow. I gave all my time to the wrong mistakes. Tried to outrun fear, but it always stayed. Every open road still feels the same, but I'm learning now it's okay to change. If I could rewind the nights, I'd tell my